As you can see, the plums are getting closer. I remember one year at Christmas time we had a whole bunch of plums ready and we took them to the little Christmas lunch. What are we at today? About the 13th? Yeah. Intriguing. That is the start of the dehydrator. I was going to run it all lengthways, but it's going to come in a little bit short. And then, if I've got to tilt it on an angle, it wouldn't really work right to run it lengthways, because then everything would just roll down the damn grooves. And I want the grooves to almost act as steps, if you know what I'm saying. So I can just put a line of plums there, another line there, and they will probably sit around about there, because this will be up on an angle to catch the sun. So you can't go too much of an angle, otherwise I just run boom, 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 boom down that way. But you can get a little bit of an angle by having this up and that down, as opposed to that up and that down, where they're just going to run straight down and you got no hope of holding them unless you got them all neatly stacked one behind the other. But I'm going to cut them in half to dehydrate them, because, well, it's basically not going to work if you don't cut them in half to dehydrate them. There is a Japanese way of pickling plums, and if you buy what they call a bento box, you may get one of those pickled plums in it, but that's different from dehydrating. Very different. And yeah, I needed some sort of a chimney. I've got a bit of pipe over there. It's probably been used for grey water. And that piece there, it's 2-inch grey water line pretty much. Didn't really want to use something that may have had grey water in it, and then I realised, instead of mucking around trying to paint that stupid pipe, I know there's a way I can do it, but it's not terribly easy to do it in one hit. It is possible, but requires a bit of stuffing round, and the paintbrush would be getting drier as I was stuffing around trying to organise it, or I'd have to, you know, do it in 2 hits, which would also mean the paintbrush would dry. I don't have any terps, and the damn stuff needs terps for clean-up, so basically I'll destroy the paintbrush over that. But it was a paintbrush that my uncle got, and honestly, the price of terps, and considering I can buy brushes for like $2 each, who worries? You just throw the damn brush out. But here's my answer. Bit of basically 1-inch water pipe. That will act as the chimney. And it's already black, so you don't need to paint it. And I think that's long enough to act as a chimney. That's about, yeah, what do we got? Yeah, almost 5 foot. That'll be good enough. So I will need a bit of framing. Of course, I'm not short of any wood. I've got some bigger wood over there and there. Heaps out there. I'm not going to show all that. Some of you guys have seen it. And this one is probably what I'm going to use. Not this one, but one of these multiple ones that have got frames on them already. So there's a lot less stuffing around when you've already got frames and little tabs on these frames that you could probably drill a hole in and whack a screw through, wood screw in or something. Quite a number of these little tabs all the way around. But anyway, that's what I'm going to use as the front. I'll just get this off and then I'll give this a good wash, and that should be alright as the front. Some of this has still got protective plastic on the damn stuff or something. Yeah, it is too. Scratch-free thing they pull off after they've actually hung it. And there was something else that my uncle left behind. So yeah, that'll be the front. Bit of wood framing on the sides, and then screwed in, and then, you know, possibly this, where the little tabs are, screwed into the wood. And then on the bottom of the wood, I'm going to slice all those up with a little cordless angle grinder, the bits of black painted corrugated iron, and put all those on the bottom. And there may be a bit of a prop or something. I don't know, we'll see what we're going to go at with that. And yeah, it's on its way as it sort of needs to be.